Hi everyone, and welcome back to part 1 of my two-part series, finding the best ever FIFA Women's World Cup goal. So we're going over fan favorite top goals from each tournament, and we're going to be finding the best of the best. So this is going to be pretty hard since they're all such amazing goals, but it's also going to be super fun. So let's get into it. Okay, so number 1, we dive into 1991, the first ever FIFA Women's World Cup, and this goal is pretty special, so let's watch it. So I think we can all agree that was a fantastic goal, but now I actually have the hard job of ranking it. So let's take a little look at the context. This goal was a group stage goal. It came in the 71st minute when Sweden was down 3-1 to the US. Sweden's Ingrid Johansson saw the opportunity to pull her team back, and we saw that she did this with her beautiful strike from outside the penalty box. The US went on to win this game and top Group B, but this goal really stole the show. And I think that's also due to the fact that this was the first ever Women's World Cup, and nothing like this had been really seen from women's soccer on the international stage yet. So it truly did make history. And I think that definitely puts it up there. But for me and our best ever goal, I think that the importance of the goal to the game and the outcome definitely matters. And I don't think this goal is S-level worthy because of that reason. However, I do think it's A-level worthy because it's an absolute screamer, not just by 1991 standards, but even today. So let's put it right there. So 1 down, a lot more to go. So now we jump into 1995. Let's take a look at this goal. So another great strike from outside the box. This was the first goal of the 1995 World Cup final between Norway and Germany. It was scored by the now Norwegian coach Risa, and the goal contributed towards them eventually winning the cup on a 2-0 scoreline. I think it showed some super good skill that would make her among the Norwegian greats. I don't know if it's the same level as the goal that we ranked before. It also wasn't consequential in this game by any means, so I don't want to be too quick to jump at our higher levels, so we're going to put this at B level right now, and we'll obviously come back and reevaluate later. So we're already at our third World Cup, so let's watch our 1999 goal. This was quite some goal because anyone who's tried to score a free kick knows just how hard getting this technique right is. It also has a pretty good context to it. This goal came in the 105th minute of the quarterfinal of the tournament. Nigeria and Brazil were tied 3-3, and Brazil's number 10, Cici, stood up to take this kick. She'd been injured coming into the tournament and was a playmaker rather than a forward, but she still stood up to take this in this important moment. She scored and earned herself a share of the Adidas Golden Boot. This would push Brazil to their 4-3 win and earn them a spot in the semifinal. I think it meets all my criterion for S-level status, the importance of the goal to the game, the greatness of the moment, and the player's overall quality, as she would go on to do some great things for Brazil. So let's put this as our first S-level goal. So let's take a look at our 2003 goal now. Well, I think we're really starting to see a theme of technical excellence from all of these players. This goal was in a game between Germany and Argentina. It was the third game of the group stage, and Germany beat Argentina 6-1. Prinz, the player who scored it, would go on to win the Golden Ball and Golden Shoe, which is now called the Golden Boot, for her 7 goals and 5 assists in this tournament. She had a fantastic tournament, and she was a fantastic player. Definitely meets that criterion, but I don't know if this goal specifically epitomizes the best ever goal. So right now, I think I'm going to have to put it at C level, and as we said about all of them, we're going to have to reevaluate later. Okay, 2007, which is our last tournament for the first part of this video. We're going on to Marta's goal. So let's watch it. So, evidently from this goal, it was really Marta's time. You can see just how talented she is as a player, the way she surpassed those two players with absolutely fantastic moves. She scored a total of 17 World Cup goals, which is most by any player in all their combined World Cups, men or women's. This specific goal was the fourth goal of the semifinal, a 4-0 convincing win against the US, another world superpower, really marking Brazil and her dominance on the international stage. I think this goal might not have been so consequential to the overall outcome of the game, but because Marta's skill comes through so clearly here, and the greatness of her as a player definitely is also something we need to note, I want to put that at least at B level for now. So, this is the end of our first part. We already have one S level goal, one A level goal, two B level goals, and one C level goal. We still have 4 more tournaments to get through, so let's see if we can ultimately find our best ever Women's World Cup goal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.